Hi there, my name is Thomas Walters, and I hail from the outskirts of Portland, Oregon, in Salem actually now. Um, and I'm in the MDiv program. I've got about a little over a year left, Lord willing. And my wife is pregnant with our second baby, who's coming this July. Our first one is 18 months old right now and is wonderful and amazing. His name's Jude. Um, my wife is a writer. She works as a content writer for a tech company, and has some side projects of her own creative works on that she also works on. Um, as far as preaching goes, I preached. It's quite coincidental, but I preached my first ever sermon a few days ago, this past Sunday. Um, and that was really exciting and scary. Public speaking and preaching has always been, like, since I was a little kid and knew I wanted to work for the church, it's been the thing that's uh, prevented me from thinking I could have a real life working in the church, a real career in it, and because public speaking has always been really intimidating. But then, yeah, I was scared about this past sermon, but as I dove into researching how to prepare a sermon, not having had this class yet, I came across a lot of people that were reading manuscripts word for word what they wrote, and preaching that way, which was immensely. I heard that my favorite preacher, as well as several others, did that and have for years, it was so it just relieved so much stress, because I felt like, oh, that's something I could do. I can, like, if I feeling nervous, I can just keep my head down and just read. And that's what I did. I practiced it and practiced it a bunch, and got more comfortable with it, and was able to get into the text presentation, and it went off really smoothly, and I really liked it. I loved the process of writing the sermon. I really enjoyed and felt very natural. Um, so now I'm, like, excited about preaching. That's a more in-depth answer, but it happened just this last week, so it's very fresh. So I'm really excited for this class, to learn and grow in my preaching skills, especially from not sure if we're supposed to call him Trey or Dr. Trey, but that's what the parentheses are. I'm excited to learn from him um, this quarter, and continue to overcome my fears. I'm scheduled to preach again in April, so, like, right before this class and then right after. So I'm excited to see how this class helps me grow as a preacher, and hopes, fears. I think that covers most of it. Um, yeah, I'd like to learn. Yeah, there's one preacher I have been extremely impressed by for over a decade now. That's John Mark Comer here in Portland, and I listened to an interview of his, and that was really informative of how he prepares his sermons. So I'm looking forward to more, just a wider breadth of input for different ways to prepare sermon, different influences and goals, and um, yeah, to see how that all fits together. And I'm in the Presbyterian tradition, so 23 minute sermon. Sometimes I kind of wish there were longer sermons in our tradition, and maybe there will be, as that is definitely the fad with my generation, millennials. We like longer sermons. It can be very intellectual and dive deeper into a certain text. So, yeah, I'm just excited to see how this class helps form those ideas. Thank you. Bye.